This is the Eachine E520s Foldable drone. So let's get it out of the box and let's have a look. Okay, so this has been sent to me for review by those lovely people at Banggood. So I'll leave a link to Banggood's website in the description below, so you can pop over there, have a look at a lot of the gadgets and tech stuff that they've got. They sell absolutely anything. So what I've actually got here is the E520s. It's a foldable drone. It's got GPS, it's got follow me. Now this is actually the 4K version with 5G networking. It also comes with a spare battery. You can get it with 2 spare batteries if you want. It also comes in 720p versions, a 1080p version, a 4K version, a 5G 1080p version, and the one I've got here, which is the 5G 4K. So, what do we get inside the box? Let's get it open and have a look. Right, so inside this plastic bag, just open this up and let the stuff out. We've got a little screwdriver, we've got some spare propellers. You get A and B propellers on this, so they're opposites, A's and B's. And you get a micro USB charging cable to charge the batteries. You also get 2 manuals. So this one's in English and also in German and French, I think. And then this is in a load of other languages, don't need that one. But to be honest, these can be a little bit tricky to set up, and for once I have actually been using the manual to get it going. And what I also got in my package, because I ordered the one with 2 batteries, is the spare battery. Now the other one actually comes inside the drone already. So the batteries are 7.4 volts, they're 1200 milliamp hour batteries, and they're bespoke to these drones. They have a micro USB port there to charge them up, so you don't have to put them inside a separate charger. And here you have the contacts that obviously go into the drone. So take this off. Right, in this box you get, now this is the controller. So these 2 antennas hold on the cardboard cover on the controller. Now the cover's not just there to protect it, it does actually give you instructions on how to actually use it. But anyway, you take that off, and on the back there you have the battery cover, and the screwdriver is there, so you can open that. And opening it up, we can see that it takes 4 AAA batteries. Now, I put these in while I was testing it, and they've not run out yet. So this is a couple of months later. Now, I've not obviously used it solidly since then, but they certainly haven't worn down while it's been sat doing nothing. So let's have a look around the rest of the controller. On the shoulder, there are 2 shoulder buttons, one here for taking photos, then there's one to activate video recording. There's an orbit button now, which makes the drone orbit around your position, and then you use the controllers to show it how wide that orbit needs to be. Now it'll only do that over a certain height. The other button on the top there is speed control, so you can change it from low to high. Now on the front, coming around here, you have 2 joysticks. In between that you have the on-off power switch in the middle there. You have takeoff and landing buttons on this side. You have an emergency stop button there, so you press that, the whole thing shuts off. It'll obviously drop out of the sky. Then you've got the headless mode button, so you can change how you want to control it. And you've got the return to home button there. And finally, this button here is the GPS calibration button. Now, the one other thing that this does is the button slides out. Now that is for you to put your phone in there. So I'll just get my phone. So by pulling this down, It's a little bit on the flimsy side. I do worry that it's actually going to touch and press some of the buttons on the phone. So yeah, so one of the good things with this drone is you can control it either with the controller or you can control it with your phone, or a combination of both. The phone will show a GPS image of where you actually are, and it will also show the output from the camera on the drone. So, speaking of the drone, let's get that out and have a look. So in there, and we also have these pieces here. So that's everything out of there. So as you can see, the drone is folded away at the moment, and to unfold it, it's just a case of just doing it by hand. Now on the front is the camera. As I say, in this one, it's a 4K camera. It's the only one camera on there. It does have GPS built in, and the battery slides in the back there. So to put the battery in is pretty simple. You just push it in. So you might have to push this button in at the bottom to make sure that that actually goes in and clips into place. Now looking at the bottom, you can see here we've got two little aerials that will pick up a signal from your phone. And right under here is a memory card slot. So you just take a normal micro SD card and just slide it into place. Now using the controller, you can then tell it to take a picture or record, and it will record directly onto that memory card. So also in the box, we got guards, plastic guards, which just simply fit in these areas here. There are little holes for location, and you just put that in like so. Now it is advised that you use these whenever you use the drone. Now I'm putting them on especially because I'm going to be a complete dickhead. Don't try this at home. I'm going to fly this in the office just so you can see it taking off. Now that's that all done. Put it down. These drones are designed for use outdoors. They need quite a bit of space. And hopefully, fingers crossed, all it will do is go up and it will hover a little bit. Then I can get it back down and it will be absolutely fine. So, first thing to do, turn the controller on. Now there's 4 blue lights on the front. So that will give you an idea of how much charge is left in the controller. And then there's the power button on the top there, and there's a blue light going down here. Now above the camera, you've also got 2 white lights, white LEDs, and let's see what comes up. Oh yes, and there are also 2 blue flashing LEDs on the corners, so you see where those are coming from. So I'm going to be a dickhead now. So the light on the top has stopped flashing. That tells me that it's connected to the controller. So I'm going to put that there, and I am going to move well out of the way. Okay, so first thing you need to do is unlock it. And to unlock it, you use both controllers and you pull them down and away from each other in a diagonal. So just diagonally like this, and it starts up. Yeah, not great. Let's try again. Oh, now I've got to say that this really is quite a robust piece of kit. There's no visible damage to it. It's got A couple of scratches here and there, but you'd expect that from it bouncing around the office. The top of it does feel quite rubbery, in fact, so it will take a little bit of bashing here and there. Comes with the extra propellers that I showed you at the beginning, and obviously if I keep doing things like that, I'm going to need plenty of those. So my advice to you is use them outside. And that being said, let's have some footage that I took with this and some photos back in the summer when I managed to take it out and get some flight time. So there you go. It's a really neat little drone. I'm really pleased with it. It's very portable, the size of it. I just put it in a little carry bag. I suppose I could buy one separately. Now the batteries are really easy to charge. As I say, you've got that little USB port on the side just to plug that in. They do say you should use a 1 to 2 amp charger on that, nothing higher than that. You get about 14-15 minutes of flight time from one of these 1200 milliamp hour batteries, and they take about 3 hours to charge. So what I've been doing is charging both at once. Obviously just use a different micro USB charging cable, got loads of those in the house. Just do that, and then I can go out for half an hour, fly it around, get a nice bit of flight time in. Obviously don't fly in congested areas. Be very careful of not flying anywhere you're not supposed to. There is a drone code, I believe, so take responsibility when you are going out with these. So yeah, so for the price you're getting a fantastic little gadget. Really nice camera on it. I did have the camera angle a little bit too high, so it was picking up the rotor blades on the footage, which was giving it a bit of flicker on the screen. But other than that, the picture was absolutely fine. Just angled it down a bit more and it was absolutely perfect. So yeah, very happy with it, and I'm sure I'll be going out and flying it on clear days, as long as I don't start flying it into things in the house again. So I'll leave a link to Banggood's website and to the Eachine E520s on there. I believe it's available on Amazon as well for a little bit more money, but I will leave links to that as well in the description below, so you can check it all out for yourself. So anyway, give this video a like if you liked it. Got loads more videos coming very soon. Best way not to miss any of those is to subscribe below. Doesn't cost a thing, and if you click the bell notification icon, then you'll see every time I upload a new video. Speaking of new videos, why not watch one of our other videos on the left hand side of the screen right now. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later.